tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Sure. Yes, my name's Lori Grubb. I'm a Truman grad, and I currently work in pain management at North Kansas City Hospital.
And what decided to make you work at North Kansas City Hospital?
When I graduated from Avila, there was a nursing shortage back then, and I put in a few applications, but that was one that accepted me. So I started there many years ago, and I've been there ever since.
What does North Kansas City do that some of your other competitors do not do?
Well, that's a very good question. I like North Kansas City Hospital. It is owned by the city of North Kansas City. So it's not like HCA that is a huge conglomeration of hospitals. I feel like it's grown a lot over the years. I believe it's at least 60 years old. But when it was started, people in the community went door to door and had fundraisers to raise funds for the hospital. So I feel like it's more of a community feel, and we take care of a lot of folks in that area and all over the Northland region. So I feel like it's a little more community oriented than some of the other hospitals in the area.
And is that like the community target? Does that affect how decisions are made? Is that like more of a, is there more of a top-down making, or is it more work groups to make the decisions?
Well, there is a board of directors, and so that's who makes the decisions for the hospital.
Okay, and what's the general working atmosphere there as a nurse there?
In pain management, I'm kind of isolated from a lot of the parts of the main hospital. Our department is still a part of the hospital, and our mission statement is to be the premier hospital for folks in the Northland. There again, our mission and our vision is to provide the best care that we can in that north of the river area.
Fantastic. Did you go to nursing school to?
Yes.
Which nursing school did you attend?
I went to Avila, and that's in South Kansas City, down on Warnell.
What was your experience in nursing school?
I enjoyed Avila. Provided a great nursing education. It was a smaller school as compared to going to a bigger school like Mizzou. So I feel like it was a little more one-on-one education. We were able to go to a variety of facilities to do our education. I went to Children's Mercy and Veterans Hospital and St. Joseph Hospital. So we got a little taste of a lot of different areas.
How big of a role was your GPA and high school achievements in getting it into a program such as Avila?
That's a good question. GPA played a role, plus I took the ACT exam as well, and I had a fairly good score on that. So that did make a difference.
Oh, okay. Actually transitioning to more questions about in the job, how do you deal with it when people around you are panic or frantic?
Well, my demeanor, I think, has a big idea for how the patients or someone around me reacts. If I'm panicking, then I think they're going to feel that and they'll do the same. If I'm able to relax, take a breath, calm myself down, then I think I can calm those around down. This is a very stressful time in healthcare with COVID. So we do have a lot of patients. They're anxious about wearing a mask and catching anything. So if I can calm myself down, I think that in turn helps calm those people around me.
Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic way to make sure that the environment is calm. With that, how do you handle stress that comes with the job?
Well, there again, if I can taking a breath, counting to 5, that helps a lot. We have a lounge if I need to step away for a moment. I've done that before, sometimes going and grabbing some fresh air, just getting away from the situation if I'm able to. That does help. Just kind of recenter, take a step back, calm down, and then I think, plus we have a great staff in our department, so I'm able to ask for help, ask for our director to come and help me as well. If something is getting out of control, I can always ask for help.
And what are some of the experiences that led you to become a nurse, like previous jobs or role models?
When I was in high school, I worked, back then it was Independence Regional. And then since then they have closed that facility and it became Centerpoint. But through high school, I worked there as a nursing assistant. And I think that was huge to get my feet in the hospital, see what taking care of patients and dealing with the public, see what that was all about before I even went to nursing school. I feel like I had a baseline education on those simple tasks.
And so you would recommend that. I believe that Chrisman has a course like that, so that you would highly recommend a course such as that.
Absolutely. That just puts you, some of my fellow students back in nursing school had not had that experience. And simple things like making a bed or giving a bath was all new to them, where it was not such a big deal for me.
So it sounds like you would be a perfect person to answer this question. What's the key to provide extraordinary customer service in this line?
That is a good question. I try, as I take care of people, to think of how I would want myself or my family to be treated. I try to treat people with kindness, with respect. I remember that I'm not in their shoes. I don't know what's going on with them. I try to be understanding if they're not exactly behaving the way I would like, but try to it's the good old golden rule. Do unto others as you'd like to do unto you. So I try to base every day on caring for people in that way.
Well, do you have anything else to add before we wrap this up?
No, just accept if anyone is thinking about a nursing career, I would definitely recommend it. There are so many different areas that you can go in. I've been fortunate at North Kansas City Hospital over the years. I worked some years taking care of orthopedic surgical patients, and that was enjoyable. And then after a while, I needed a break, needed something different. So now I've been in pain management. So there's so many different areas you can work in. Home health is a huge area now people can get into, or industrial nursing. Community nursing is huge now with COVID to do the vaccines or give education. There's just so many different areas of nursing. I would definitely recommend for a stable, well-paid career. It's definitely something I would encourage people to look into.
All right, well, thank you very much. I'm sure many students will find great benefit from this. You're an amazing person to have on here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.